Well, we'll jump straight into the pool now because South Africa's young swimming sensation Pieter Coetze will join us shortly. He represented the country at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games in France and managed to reach the final, but just missed out on a podium finish, but certainly left his mark in Paris. And we're looking forward to what he can do at the next Olympic Games in LA. And he joins us here on Sports Live just to find out more about him and what the year looks like in 2025. And there he is, Pieter. Good evening from us on SABC. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, how has the year been? How's the start to the year been for you?
It's been good. We've been getting back into it with the team at Tux. Just a lot of training, training hard every day. Not a lot of racing going on yet, and that will probably only start in April.
Yeah. How much is a lot of training? How much time do you spend in the pool, Pieter?
It's about 9 swim sessions a week, and then 2 to 3 gym sessions a week. And each swim session is about 6 kilometers.
Jeez. And we always think because you're a swimmer, you just train in the pool. How important is gym work and other stuff? What else do you do just besides being in the pool?
Yes, we do pretty basic stuff outside of the pool, normal weights and lifting in the gym. And I think it is important for strength, but the most important part will always be in the pool and training in the pool. And I think the gym just supplements that and gives you that extra bit of strength and power in the water.
So what are you preparing for now? What does the year look like? You said maybe from April you start competing. What's big for you in 2025?
Yes, so in April we have World Championships trials in Quebec. And that's basically where we're going to try and make the team for the World Championships, which will be in July in Singapore. So those are the 2 big ones in the first half of the year. And in July is also the World Student Games, which I'm not sure if I'll be going to, but I might be going to that as well. And then later in the year, there are the World Cups that I did in 2024 as well. And then other than that, we're not too certain about the events yet.
Okay, wonderful. And why are you not sure that you'll take part in the World Student Games? Is it because of the schedule?
Yeah, so it's in the same month as the World Championships, and I'm not sure about the dates yet. It might clash. It might be too close to each other. But the main focus is definitely the World Championships in Singapore, and hopefully we can bring home some medals from there.
And are you still studying, Pieter? Are you balancing swimming with school?
I haven't been now for a few years, but I'm starting this year. I'll be studying psychology at Tux, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not used to that currently.
But why psychology?
I feel like it's the only thing that really interests me. Everything else I find a bit boring, but psychology is quite interesting, and it's something that I feel I use in the sport as well. And then maybe one day I can help other athletes also conquer the fear that comes with competing at the highest level.
Wonderful. Do you feel that fear when you compete at the highest level? I mean, you competed very well at the Olympics, reaching the final there. How do you look back at that at your performances?
I'm very proud of the performance. I was very disappointed when I couldn't get a medal. And that was the goal that I set for myself, is to bring home a medal. But I swam faster than I've ever swam, and I made 2 Olympic finals, so I'm very proud of that. And I was quite young compared to the rest of the field, so I think it was a good marker, a good sign, and it predicted good things for the next Olympics and within the next 4 years as well.
Yeah, and what lessons then do you take out of those performances, reaching 2 finals there, maybe where you think you fell short, and what are you looking to improve on?
I think I definitely fell short on the skills, so like the turns and the underwater section of the race. The rest of the field really got away from me there, and I was left having to catch up to them in the swimming part, in which I believe I'm the fastest in the world in the swimming part. So I've got that down. I just need to work on the smaller things, the skills, and I've been doing that, and I've seen some improvement. So I think it'll only be up from here.
And what targets had you set for yourselves when you went to Paris last year? Because many of us, considering how young you are, thought reaching the final was a remarkable achievement, but you could have done better. Going to Paris, what were you expecting from yourself?
I always have high expectations of myself, so I definitely, I wouldn't say expected, but I had the goal and the dream of winning a medal any medal. I would be happy with a bronze, silver, or gold in either of my races, but that was the goal that I set out. And I missed it by about 0.2 seconds in the 100. And the 200, I was, I think, also within a second. So I got close to it, and I swam best times. So I can't really be unhappy with it, but I always want to go for a medal, always want to win a medal, no matter where it is. So that left me a bit disappointed.
Got another chance in LA. We're backing you to get a medal there. But let's go back, Peter. Just talk to us about your journey in swimming. How did you start and why swimming also?
Yeah, so I actually didn't really want to swim at first. I was here in Rustenburg, is my hometown. Yeah. And in the school where I was at, everyone was just playing rugby and athletics and cricket and all these other sports that get more attention, especially here in Rustenburg. And I kind of wanted to go into those sports more. But my sister was a swimmer, and I was at the galas on the weekends watching her swim. And then I decided to swim some events, and I just started enjoying it more. And I was winning medals, so I liked the feeling of winning. And then I just started training harder and harder, and I started enjoying the training of swimming as well.
Did you play some basketball? Because you're quite a tall boy, and we can see the net behind you there, Peter. Do you play some b-ball?
No, unfortunately, basketball isn't really a thing where I'm from, but I wish it was. So later on, I started playing a little bit. I started training at Tuks, and at Tuks we have some basketball courts, so I play with my friends a little bit every now and then.
Yeah, and what kind of support are you getting from your family?
They've always supported me from the start, and I'm very lucky that I have them as my family, because I know some people struggle to find support, especially from their family. But my dad and my mom and my sister, they all backed me from the beginning, and they were at every competition watching me, whether it went well or whether it didn't go so well. They were always there for me, so I'm very grateful and lucky in that regard.
Yeah. And you've chosen to remain in South Africa to continue with your swimming and your studying, while most go to the USA and go through that college program. I know you've been offered scholarships in the US. Why did you decide to stay here?
Yes, I've been offered many scholarships and offers from American colleges, but the main reasons why I decided to stay was family, because I love my family a lot, and I like to see them quite often. And if I were to go to America, it's so far away, and it's your support system. You know, you don't have your support system if you're so far away. And secondly, I didn't want to leave my coach, because I trust him, and I think what we're doing together is working. So I wanted
Peter, we're going to leave it there because of time, but I think it's understandable. Your reasons are understandable, but thank you for speaking to us. We wish you all the best and looking forward to you making more progress.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pieter Coetze. I'm sure you know the name there.